Okay, good afternoon. My name is Alexis Bradford, and today's interest meeting is the electrical interest meeting for TAIA school. Um, Mr. Harold Delouche, I'm so probably wrecking your name, Harry. I
It's okay.
apologize. I apologize for that. But he's here to talk to you guys about his school, the work that he does, and what to expect in this cohort. I am going to share my screen right now, so we can go over like some meeting norms and the agenda. Okay. All right. So bear with me. Yeah, not exactly what I want to share right now. So hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay. All right. All right. So meeting norms: be on time. Come prepared. This is an informational interview, so please have questions. I know you all are quiet, but I hope that you guys will ask questions as we uh, after Mr. Harry finish sharing the information with you all. Please place yourself on mute. You guys are already doing this, so thank you. Please turn on your camera whenever possible. It would be great to see everyone's faces, but if you don't feel comfortable, that's okay too. And please be present in the moment. Um, right now, we're going to start with introductions. Um, and so, students, please, I'm just going to call you out. And I ask for you to tell us your name, your first name and your last name, and which school you're from, and your grade. And I'm going to start with you, Tayshawn. Tayshawn, are you there?
My bad. You said full name, right?
Yes. And your school, because this opportunity is for both El Centro and or Vox. Um, so your school, your name, and your grade.
Okay, I'm Tayshawn Schuler. I go to Vox, and I'm a senior.
Thank you. Um, Dakir, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name Doc Kilmore, and I'm in 12th grade
And what school are you
from
from?
Boston.
Thank you. Okay. Now, um, now, Harry, this is your space. I would like to present you, gentlemen, with Harold, and he is now going to talk to you guys about the work that he does, and so you guys can learn a little bit more about this. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now, and I'm going to spotlight you, Harry. Okay?
Okay. Can you give me the ability to share my screen?
I am going to try to figure that out. So I'm going to say yes. Just give me a moment. I'm not an expert with all right, let's make this bigger. Oh, come on and do what I need you to do. All right, Harry. All right, spotlight. And then I'm going to make you a co-host. Yes, I do. Okay, stop sharing. Okay, I think now you can share because I made you a co-host, Terry. Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, um, so I heard Dakir's voice. Are you there? Sir, are you there?
Yeah,
How you
yes.
doing there, sir?
What's up? I'm chilling.
Listen, so I want to play a couple of videos, and you're actually featured in one. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I've kind of made you a celebrity.
Why?
So hold on. Let's go here. So these videos are available on YouTube. And your video, sir, is right here.
Lakel Hunter. My name is Tamel Marquise Ruler.
There's music.
Cool.
Lakel Hunter.
All right. So let me stop sharing there. All right. And I guess I can cancel there. All right. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure that I still have you.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes.
right. Thank you. So look, my name's Harry Deloach. I am the Director of Education and the instructor at the TAEA School. So I train electricians. I turn average, ordinary guys coming out of high school into super electricians. I do it one night a week. So I train people that are coming from different backgrounds into the construction industry. And the purpose of this mentorship program is to give you guys some options that you have available when you graduate. So I'm here to talk to you about the opportunities that are available in the electrical construction industry. So one, you guys should know that there is a huge demand for electricians, not just in Philadelphia, but all across the country. The construction industry is experiencing something called a skills gap. And basically what that means is there's a tremendous amount of senior electricians that we in the industry classify as baby boomers, right? These are people that are reaching retirement age. They're, creeping up in their 60s. Typically, people retire around 65, and a large portion of the construction industry will be retiring over the next decade. So what that's been doing, it's been creating this gap in the available workforce because not enough new electricians are coming into the industry. And it looks like there's a 7-to-1 ratio for every 7 electricians that are retiring in the construction industry, only 3 are coming back in. So that shortfall of electricians that aren't coming in, that's called the skills gap. And it's really starting to squeeze the construction industry. It's forcing people to work longer hours, more days. For some, it creates opportunity for them to, negotiate higher wages, but it's straining the industry. And basically, we need as many electricians as we can to come into the industry to start reducing some of the skills gap that's going to be taking place over the next 10 years at least. So what I'd like to do through this program is one day a week show you guys real world experiences and give you guys some lecture into how the construction industry works here in Philadelphia. So you guys can get exposed to residential projects. Residential projects consist of um, homes that are being built, occupied homes that people are living in, multifamily dwellings, small apartment complexes, what we would call duplexes or triplexes, and commercial construction. There is development all around the city. I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but they're building new houses everywhere. And if you go up and talk to any of these contractors on these job sites, you'll find out that they all need new employees. They need apprentices, they need helpers, they need electricians, plumbers, carpenters, specifically in the Philadelphia construction industry. So there's a lot of money to be made. There's a lot to learn. People that go into the electrical industry also branch off into other areas later on in their career. They become project managers. They transition into other trades and become multi-trade contractors. A lot of people in the trades are actually going into real estate development themselves. So me personally, I have experience uh, investing and developing real estate, and I work along with a lot of other developers that are tradespeople. So the trades can actually take you, far beyond, where you start at the beginning. Now, I've had the luxury of working with quite a few Vaux High School students over the past year, and I'm looking forward and expanding and continuing that relationship into the next year. So this gives you guys a excellent opportunity to start learning the construction industry at your own pace, right? You get to work with a pro like me. I have a whole network of individuals that I work with all across the city. So if you guys need information about starting a career that could basically set you up, for retirement, this is the way to go. So I want to show you guys another video or two of some of the work that I've done with my students. You guys are welcome to ask questions at any time. This is a unstructured um, meeting. So you guys could just jump in there, whatever you need to know. I'm an open book, but I do want to play the latest video that we did a month ago on a actual working project. So the unique thing about the TEA School program is you don't spend the entire learning process in a classroom. We actually go out in the world on construction projects in real time to see how things are organized, put together. And what I do is I document the process with my students every project that we get. So the video that I'm about to show you was made on several working job sites throughout the city. All right, bear with me for a second. Let me pull it back up here. And I just have to share the screen again if I could.
My name is Tamara Marquise Road.
All right, let me share the screen here again if I can. All right.
Hey Harold, this is Ralph. I wanted to call you. I got a job today with the electrical company, Brad Brown Electric. I just want to thank you for everything because I wouldn't be able to have a skill set without you. And I like to thank you. All right, my man. I hope you have a good one.
You are considering doing this, I think it's a good first stepping step to try it out and see if you like it.
All right. All right. So let me make sure that I stop sharing. Okay. So those are my actual students in the videos. Those are real working job sites. So the students that you see there, they are actually transitioning from other careers into the electrical industry. So these aren't people that have had prior experience in the trade. They're learning step by step. And that's what this program has to offer for you guys. You can actually learn step by step how to become an electrician. You'll learn about how much money they make, the opportunities that are available for them in the Philadelphia construction industry. One of the great things about being an electrician is people that pursue an electrical education or vocational trade, typically they have far less debt than people who are going the traditional path. So one, there are some upsides economically. So that is one of the things that you guys should consider if you're not, planning to go to college. This is an excellent route. It's a portable skill. Like I said, you can take it with you anywhere across this country, even out of the country. And college is still an option for you if you'd like to, pursue a traditional associate or bachelor's degree and some associated industry with the construction industry. You have time to do that. You guys are young. The world is yours. The purpose of this is to let you know that there are options available for you. So what I'd like to do is give you guys an opportunity to ask questions specifically about my experience or the construction industry in Philadelphia, or anything about the mentoring program. So you guys jump in there and ask any kind of questions you want.
I know you all have questions, right? Tayshawn and Dakir?
No, I ain't got no question.
You don't have any questions. You don't want to know what, like, a realistic salary for someone that is that gets in the electrical industry makes the money that they make.
I was gonna ask that.
Okay. All right. Well, look, I got something really good for you guys. All right. So over the next year, you guys are going to be having conversations with a lot of adults, a lot of different professionals, people in different backgrounds. You guys are in one of the most, challenging and complicated times of your life. And one of the things that you're probably trying to figure out right now is what path to take, right? So you guys have an idea of the lifestyle that you want to live as an adult, right? Well, that all boils down to economics, right? You got to figure out what path you want to take to be able to make the income and the salary or own the business you'd like to own to afford that lifestyle. Well, here's what I want to do. I want to show you a way that I learned when I was your age in high school. And this isn't something that I don't think a lot of high school counselors talk about anymore, because this is something that they actually used to publish it like a dictionary. It actually used to be a book, but all of this information has been migrated online. There's a website that you can go to that is run by the federal government. It's called the Board of Labor Statistics. And the government actually monitors all of the occupations across the country, what it takes to be in that occupation, what kind of salary you make in that occupation, what's required from you to pursue that occupation. And I want to share my screen again, and I want to show you this website so you guys can actually begin to do some research yourself. And I'm going to go on here and I'm going to look up the salaries in the job outlook for electricians. So I'm going to go to the Board of Labor Statistics.
Harry, I have one question, one more question.
Yes.
What would you say is the average age for the students that are in TAEA school?
Honestly, they range from 17 to 50. Average, I would probably say my average student is late 20s, early 30s.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Alexis, can you see my screen? I'm just going in the search menu here, right? So I can find information really fast on this particular site. But as you see at the top, it says this is an official website for the United States government. So they track employment data, right? So if you want to find out, I'm sorry, repeat that. I'm just going on a website here, and I want information specifically for electricians. So I'm going to go to the tab for electricians, and it gives me all of the information I need to know. So if you look here at the summary, right, look at the 2019 median pay. That's like the average pay for an electrician, right? 56,180, right? That's what they make on an average. Then underneath that, you see the average wage per hour for electricians, all right? Now, $27 an hour, that is an electrician that is probably working on a project that is financed by the city or the state, or it could be a union job. But what the government did is they just averaged it out. Look at the typical entry level of education for electricians: high school diploma or equivalent, right? So that means if you have a high school diploma or a GED, that is the basic requirement to get into a vocational training program, all right? All of the information you need to know is on this website. One of the most important things to me is what you see right here, Job Outlook. All right. If you want to know how fast the rate for this particular occupation is, it's right here. So it's 8%. That means the rate of job growth for electricians is growing 8% a year. That's much faster than the average occupation. All right. So that means this industry needs a lot of electricians. All right. If you want to know what the environment is working as an electrician, it's right here on the website. It also breaks down the different types of electricians in the environments that they work in. Right. So all of the information that you guys need to pursue an occupation is right at your fingertips. All right. So I love this website because it helps me track the data that I need to keep my students informed. All right. So look, they even have state and area data, right? So you can actually narrow it down to the area where you live to see job growth in your state. All right. So all of the information is there for you guys. You literally, it's at your fingertips.
Harry, about how
Yes.
long would you say it takes for students to, like, if they sign up for school, sign up for your school, for them to be able to actually, like, they're learning on the job skills, but
Mhm.
once they graduate, how quickly are they able to find employment?
Well, to be completely honest and transparent with you, Alexis, there are a lot of opportunities for students um, to actually start finding jobs with some local employers after school. So, to be honest with you, I don't think you have to wait until you graduate to find a company that's willing to give you a shot and hire you. That process can start during your senior year. So, to be honest with you, I think the working opportunities become available or could become available within the first few months of being in the program based on how committed the student is. If they are committed to learning, focus, they can turn out those distractions and follow basic instructions and show up. That's most of the job. Being an electrician, I'm not going to play it down because it is, complicated in some ways. But if you are good with paying attention to details, being focused, you can learn a lot as an electrician in the first year in the industry. So to answer your question, I think there are job opportunities available before graduation. I think these guys could go right into a viable, good job their a junior, senior year based on their availability. Now, if they can't work after school, or if they're not available for a formal internship with the company, then most of the guys that go to traditional programs, they could be work ready anywhere from 6 to 12 months. Through my program, I've been able to accelerate that process by reducing the learning curve, getting guys on working job sites early so they can start learning earlier. And then also that reduces apprehension, fear. You don't feel cold feet when you actually get on a job site in your first job. So I work really hard to try to make the transition seamless for young individuals coming into the industry. That's kind of my specialty.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, so look, the floor is open. You guys can hit me with some questions, and then I got another video or two I want to show you. Come on, this is your life here, guys. You got to ask some questions.
Has anybody ever heard of the saying, closed mouths don't get fed?
If we do get the internship, when do we start?
Oh, okay. So internships start for the as far as the cohort, they start in October. I think it's like October 15th, just to be clear. I don't know who. Oh, Tayshawn. So you're going to be starting in October.
Tayshawn, since you're still there, can I ask you a few questions?
He's probably a little bit delayed. Like I think
Okay.
there's been some weird Wi-Fi techie issues.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing glitching again.
Yeah. So go ahead, Harry.
Yeah, Tayshawn, what's your plan? You're a senior?
What like you mean like big as far as like big goals?
Yeah, the big picture, man. What's the
Small
plan?
goals.
I
Like
wanna own.
you're finished in the next 9 months with school.
Once I get my experience, I want to own a trade company.
Okay, like which particular trade? You know
It's
yet, or you need to figure that out?
Carpentry or welding or electrical.
Okay. Well, look, those are all good trades. They are all in demand. First of all, welders these days are very hard to find. Carpenters are getting scarce, and electricians are in demand all across the globe. Here's the cool thing: once you learn a trade, right, you have the option of working for someone or working for yourself or doing both. A trade literally gives you unlimited income. You can make as much money as basically as your body can stand. If you want to work 5 or 6, 7 days a week in this industry, there's construction everywhere. You see it around you. When you're driving through your neighborhood, I'm sure you see new houses going up, right?
Right.
If you walk up on any one of these job sites, pick any trade. I don't care if you see a plumber, HVAC technician, carpenter, roofer, electrician, cement guy. You walk up to one of those guys and say, "Hey, introduce yourself. Tell them your name, your age. Tell them you're in high school. Hey, I'm thinking about pursuing a trade. I'm about to graduate high school. What are your thoughts on that? And what are the opportunities available for somebody coming out of high school thinking about pursuing the same craft that you're working in right now?" First of all, I expect that person's eyes to light up like a Christmas tree, because it's always exciting to hear that some new person, some young person is considering the trades. And they will tell you, no matter what craft or trade it is, that they desperately need people, and there are dozens of jobs waiting for you all over the city. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So once you get a trade, once you get a craft, you can actually start making enough money to support yourself, right? A good living wage, right? And you can start building up your own business, right? After you get your own business set up, you can get licensed, you can start buying real estate, you can start managing projects yourself. You could actually be one of the people that you see changing the landscape of the city. That could be you. That's what a trade can basically do for you. Tayshawn, did I answer your question?
Yeah, yes, you answered it.
Okay. So look, let me show you guys another video that has uh, another classmate in it. Go back here. Like I said, everything's on YouTube.
Any of you have any other questions? I know some of you are struggling just because of a Wi-Fi connection, but you guys can, please feel free. If you're not comfortable speaking, you can put something in your chat as well, in the chat.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Your mother's going to be so proud of you.
You saw my face. You a little too close. Right.
Look at Asia taking that outlet out.
Okay, now what?
All right, pull it out. Pull it out from the wall.
So one of the things that you guys will notice is that I work really hard on connecting my students to the local community. So you may even notice some of the neighborhoods that these videos are filmed in, because I actually have the privilege of doing repairs in local homes and businesses with my students. So the advantage that gives the students that come through the TAY School program, they get real world experience, right? So by the time that they get into the actual industry, they have a few things under their belt already. One, you learn customer service, because we're actually dealing with requests from homeowners and business owners. You actually get to problem solve. You get to make the lives of other individuals more convenient. And that's what basically electricians do. We keep everything powered. Lights, receptacles, data. Power is what keeps all of the telecommunication lines up. So this city would basically be pitch black without skilled electricians making sure that everything stays in operation 24/7. And when you join that workforce, you're always going to have a job that's waiting for you to repair, design, or install. Having a trade is literally like having a ATM card in your pocket. As long as you're willing to get up and go to work anywhere in the city or state, there are projects waiting for you. It's a portable skill. Can I answer any questions for you guys?
No questions, guys?
Come on, I know
All
somebody's
right,
got a
so
question.
who's going to, all right, so my question is, who's going to be signing up for this cohort?
Me.
Who said that?
Tayshaun.
Tayshaun? Awesome. How
Me
about you?
too.
Okay, good.
Who's me too?
I care.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't see you.
Are you
I
gonna let us
can't
see your
see
face
you.
back here?
Why are you hiding?
I ain't got my cut.
I didn't made you a star and you hide. That's not even fair.
My fault.
So,
All right, so
well,
this is good. I'm
wait, hold on.
excited to hear that you will be signing up. All right, so Harry, listen, we're at the very tail end. So
Okay.
go ahead.
Well,
Do you have anything?
can we do one, yeah, can we do one thing real fast?
Of course.
Hey, back here, can you do me and the class a favor? Can you talk about your experiences early in the year, some of the things that we did, what you experienced the few weeks that you were in the program? Share your experiences.
Yeah. When I did, I went to Roller Thunder, and we was fixing the cameras and stuff, and we went to somebody's house, and we fixed the lights and stuff. The only thing I do remember is when you showed me in the basement when the joint stuck in the middle, something like that. When it's stuck
Maybe
in
it
the
was a
middle.
circuit breaker. Was it a circuit
Yeah.
breaker?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you click it to the left or the right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the circuit breaker.
Just turn it back on. I did that too in my crib. When my light went out, I did that.
Oh,
And
look at that. I'm
you
sorry.
didn't call me and tell me?
I ain't had your number.
Oh my gosh. So you running around out here like a little junior electrician and you're not giving me any credit.
My fault.
Right? I'm the coach. All right. So so first of all, I'm proud of you. And I'm glad. Let me ask you this. When you solved that problem at home when that breaker tripped, how did that make you feel?
I felt good. I thought about you. I thought about that. I thought about that situation.
Yep. And think about it. That was just in a short period of time. Do you understand how many people are terrified to go near a breaker box? In just that short period of time, you had enough wisdom and courage to do something simple that the average person finds complicated.
My electricity did something funky in my place, y'all. And I was afraid I was going to break something. So I had to call my landlord. And I actually thought about you, Harry, because I was like, I bet you if I call Harry and show you the circuit breaker, you can help me.
Yep. Well, Dakir, I'm proud of you, and that is a display of courage, right?
Right.
So that is just a sample of what you will learn how to do and things you'll be exposed to if you can just focus, right? I know you got a bunch of fans, right? If you can tune all your fans out, right?
Yes.
Get through school, do the best you can on this last year out. Focus, make it your best year. Get in the program. We can make sure that you can get your life off to a really, really phenomenal start. But it takes discipline and focus. You got to put blinders on. All right.
Okay.
You already know. You spent time with me. If whatever effort you put in to pursuing a career or starting your life, I will match that effort times two. All right. So I'm here for you if you need me.
Thank you so much, Harry. Thank you so, so much.
Okay.
All right, listen, y'all, next steps. You already have the information. You sign up, complete your application, submit it. You can submit. There's a couple students that have already submitted their application for the cohorts. You guys do not have to wait. You guys can submit your application tonight or tomorrow. I would encourage you to do it the end of this week so we can already make you prioritize you guys. Okay? The advisor has shared this information with you. You guys, y'all know who we are. Y'all can get emails from us all the time. Okay? Can I get a thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
Thank you.
All right. It was a pleasure.
It really was. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Take care, y'all. Thanks, Harry.
Are you kicking me out now?
Yes.
I can leave this parking lot?
Yes. Thank you so much, Harry.
All right.
All right. Have a good one. Be safe.
All right.
All right.